are back with the premiere episode of season 2 of New Fresh City, man. Y'all know who it is. It's Fresh coming to you live from Daiwa Studios, right here live on Austin Music TV. Shouts out to those good people over at Austin Music TV, man. Shouts out to Daiwa Studios, my guy Ever, producing the hell out of this show, man. Like I said, we back for season 2, doing things bigger, better, bigger guests. Like tonight, I got the legendary Kydd Jones in the building with me, man. We gonna talk, man, a lot. He got a clothing line. We gonna talk his whole endeavors with Round Rock Express and some gripes that he's had. So, man, like I said, we gonna get into that and some of the best videos coming out of Austin, Texas, and the Central Texas area, all right here on New Fresh City season 2, man. Bigger, better guests. So without further ado, let's get into what everybody came for. The music videos.
Hello? Shanisha. Please say hello? Hello?
Oh, there you are. That's old girl?
Hey, yo, Kanisha. Hey. For real?
Fuck is this nigga, boy?
For real?
What's up?
With this nigga?
Yeah.
This nigga, folks?
This my nigga.
What the fuck is you talking to?
This your nigga? Nigga, I'm your nigga.
You chill out.
You was at a party with a whole nother
What you talking
girl.
about?
Really?
Smoke all you boys.
Yo, my nigga, I'm not talking to you, bro. I'm not talking to you, my nigga.
You gotta get this pussy out.
Nigga, or what? Or what, nigga?
What you mean, bro?
Get the fuck out of here, pussy. What's up?
What's up, Jay?
What's up? You ain't saying shit, nigga. Get it on. You ain't saying shit.
my skin stay kissed, never a miss. My 10 toes down any minute to get the grill. Got many wanna talk, so my name been on their lips. My hands stay full, I bury plenty of them admit. I'm never stepping legging off the rib. My G-Nikes tennis crisp. Don't let a nigga tell me shit. It's the first thing somebody could do to get on my shit list. Inhale fast and choke, trying to hit this. Been Bill asking for this smoking since when I let them get off without a word and we don't dismiss. Quick wit, got them feeling blue on some crip shit. I could get far off a ball without assistance. Listen, my head held high, the meaner different. Wild, wild west out here trying to get rich. Choose sides wisely, cause some of y'all on the fifth wish. Cowboy Calvin, how I'm aiming for the win split.
Like they was talking about the movie, the thing on Netflix, The Harder They Fall, right? The Western, right? Those all black ones, those are all evil. They were called cowboys. The white man ain't never been called a boy in his fucking life. So the I like how you say that.
Yo, switch gears and give it to you like it was gifted. Rich kid spirit and I'm still up to the mischief. Wristwatch, brisket ice, I do not miss shit. Don't fix your lips, too confident, get this French kiss. We don't take it personal, you know this game is business. My DJ swag gon' run this shit like that Pip did. Cap for the bread they do, I never did. If I did, I was playing some game you cannot win with. Ask Dougie, do we give a fuck? No, never. Most guys try and fail and know better, more better. How they feel, my guys loose and leather on their back like a Letterman jacket, that coke record. Cause we cold like that, like snow weather. And I put that on my grandmama, I ain't going down with no pressure. Somebody say they coming for me, then go tell her. I don't take kind of threats, lest they settle. Listen.
Shibucha, you know? Hey yo, after this shit, label me GOAT. King James version, raw emotion, bare like burdens, knowing only death is certain like curtains. I'm a surgeon, precision with the blade, blood eagle or fillet, shoot the fade, leave a stain. Gripping grain like a classic, leather and wood standard. R.I.P. the Pimp C and the old dirty bastard. I fuck your ass up like I can't stand it. Throwing soup bones, hella heavy-handed. Hard as granite, take a chunk out your cabbage for my canvas. Paint the city red, cause I'm a damn Randy Savage. Top turnbuckle, no I won't miss. Elizabeth, silly bitch, fuck around and end up in a sitch. What the shit? Like putting sugar on damn grits. We can't even coexist, like it's up, shit is lit. Innovative with the violence, I'm like Sabu. Catch a nigga lacking and smack off his tattoos. Cash rules everything around me, so I need it. Plus brain from a genius, but however long I see fit. Niggas sleep if I ain't a menace. Whatever past they have, resend it. And I ain't even about to resend it. Crooked smile or a slanted grimace. It's giving old school ass whipping. Shit is vintage. Shit is vintage. Shit is vintage. Shit is vintage. You know what time it is. Nothing passive, fuck whoever just trying to live. A ski mask, you already know what time it is. Man, I don't need to take a walk in your moccasins to know I don't wanna be you and don't give a shit. Nothing passive, fuck whoever just trying to live. Ski mask, you already know what time it is. Man, I don't need to take a walk in your moccasins to I don't wanna be you and don't give a shit. $15 lets me, man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me.
Yeah. The star among stars, the gods put on me. I try to stay impartial, it's hard. Everybody wants a piece of me, cause I'm up. Zombies looking for life. Everybody wants a piece of me, cause I'm up. So put your hands where I can see them. Since everything I touch turns to gold, and every room I walk in is mine. Adorn me with most precious stones, adore me. Since everything I touch turns to gold, and every room I walk in is mine. Adorn me with most precious stones, adore me. I was wiping blood from my face. I was wiping blood from my face. Nigga, I could've died today. All of them. Killer with the cause, the reason for your being. I could cry right now, I could cry right now, I'm so hard. Oh God, I cut a nigga family tree down playing with mines. Everybody wants a piece of me, cause I'm zombies, zombies. Everybody wants a piece of me, cause I'm him. So put your hands where I can see them. Since everything I touch turns to gold, and every room I walk in is mine. Adorn me with most precious stones, adore me. Since everything I touch turns to gold, and every room I walk in is mine. Adorn me with most precious stones, adore me. I was wiping blood from my face. I was wiping blood from my face. Nigga, I could've died today. I was wiping blood from my face. I was wiping blood from my face. Nigga, I could've died today.
Blaming everybody when it's me, that's the problem. That's me at the bottom. Imagine nigga beat me with some moves that I taught him. Imaginary beef, these niggas live for the drama. Shit, I wish I could live with my mama. Comma, everybody I ever lost, period. Everything that you owe me, I'ma get that. I'ma need my lick back, and I'm serious. From pyramids and kings to niggas selling us dreams, and we buying it, just a product of environments. Ain't nobody tolerant, everybody been trying to be taller, but ain't nobody taller, ain't nobody hotter. I know I be lying, no I don't be trying that hard, and I know you get tired of watching me fall apart. My skin glowing, my pockets have been growing. My big homie been dead, don't little bro me. You know the internet me, but you don't know me. My big homie been dead, don't little bro me. Rest in peace to all the recipes that I gave out graciously. I bow out gracefully. Basically, I knew it wasn't meant for me. I seen the whole world before I seen a quarter century. My favorite girl used to speak Japanese. Showed me how to make a wagyu, she was planting seeds. If you ever had to hear the voice of Reverend Sneed, sorry for your loss, and I'm hoping they can rest in peace. Laid up, basking in the moment. Happy, I could laugh at any moment. Facts, they tried to kick me at my lowest, but I'm a difficult opponent. Please don't be late for enrollment. I remember when the student loans paid for apartment. I remember when my brother lost his baby and lost it. Then he finally had a son and brought his baby to Austin. Let my mama get to hold him before I lost her. Right before I lost her. Thought that life was getting better, now I'm really not sure. Problems got a lot more. Life done been a toss up. Dollars coming in too, I know it's time to boss up. I done seen the lights at their brightest and I don't even blink. I done seen some guys in disguises that you would never think. Really tried to whip me in shape, but I'd never break. Niggas tried to keep me away, I had to infiltrate. Twitter said bitches don't like niggas who ain't leaders. If a tweeting ass nigga want this bird, then he can keep her. If it's weight on my shoulders, well brother, I'm Ronnie Coleman. If it come down to blows, well brother, we toe to toe then. Heart on my sleeves, my mama said I was chosen. Ice on my sleeves, I'm surprised I haven't frozen. I'm surprised when people different. Stay on that side if you switch it. Blaming everybody when it's me, that's the problem. That's me at the bottom. Imagine nigga beat me with some moves that I taught him. Imaginary beef, these niggas live for the drama. You niggas live for the drama. Imagine nigga beat you with the moves that you taught him. Imagine nigga beat me with the moves that I taught him.
We are back. You just saw the new video revelations from Jedi 512 and Boots the Bless. Shout out that boy Boots and Jedi. But I'm here with the Austin rap vet, the legendary, the iconic, the impactful Kydd Jones.
Yo.
What's good with you, man?
It's good, man. I'm blessed, man.
I'm glad you could make it. I know you are a very busy man.
Yeah, man. Just happy to be in the building, you know.
Yeah, man. That's what's up. I want to say, before I dive into things with Kydd, this show still is predicated on who I want to talk to.
Right.
So from the last season, there's been a lot of people who want to sit down and be on the show, and I appreciate that. But this is predicated on people that I feel like I just want, either people that I haven't gotten a chance to sit down with and talk to, or people that I just want to talk to that I feel like are interesting enough and have enough going on to sit down and talk to, and you are one of those people.
Appreciate that, man.
I feel like every time I look up, you are doing something.
Yeah.
It's either, if it's not music, it's fashion. If it's not fashion, it's something with Austin FC. If it's not Austin FC, it's Round Rock Express.
Right.
Like, how do you feel? You've been in this Austin music scene for a long time now. Starting with Impact. For those that don't know, Impact is some legends. I went to school with two of them. But coming from Impact to now, and like I said, like working with Round Rock Express and Austin FC, how does it feel now to have like those type of opportunities here in Austin, where you are a native, and historically we don't really get rappers and people that look like us don't really get those opportunities.
You know what? That was always like my my thing. You know, I always wanted to like the things I'm doing now. These are all the things that like I dreamed of. I always had a vision. I seen these things happen, and it was just like, you know, the city was, you know, slow to, you know, the approach, slow to the attack of it, you know, of it all. But I'm like, you know, for instance, the Round Rock Express thing, it's like, you know, we approach them and, you know, we have this, you know, this beautiful relationship with them now. But it's like, at first it's like, you know, you almost have to convince them. It's like, yo, they're doing this in other places. Like you see Joe Fresh Goods doing it with the White Sox. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's what I, showed them. I'm like, yo, like this is doable. You know what I'm saying? Let's not be the last ones to the punch. You feel me? So we have, all those same resources, just turning them into things that we could use as a, hip hop community or as just a black community in itself, just to capitalize on it and, collaborate and shine lights on, different avenues. So, it works out when it does. So
That's what's up, man. That's because it's beautiful. Like when I saw the whole Round Rock Express thing, I was like, finally,
right.
like we honoring the Negro League team that has been here, and I was like, yo, finally somebody is doing this, and I'm glad it was somebody that is also from the city. I think that means a lot more. No disrespect to a transplant or anybody that's not born here, but like I think it means a lot more when somebody is a native and is from here and know what life has been like for us.
Exactly. We gotta we gotta grab hold of, our city before, these transplants come in and do it, because they will do it and they will, take our history and promote it the way they see fit. You feel me? So it's up to us to, be the cornerstone of, our city and the cornerstone of our own narrative. You feel me? So if, the people who are actually from this city, who actually been here from the start, who, has, credibility to, still be a, a moving force, we just gotta, keep pushing that, you feel me, and keep pushing those type of things, because it's like, it'll turn into a thing like, LA and New York, where somebody from Ohio will be telling you, the hottest thing out of the Bronx. And it's like, how long, do you know DMX? Do you know people who lived in these buildings right here? My dad grew up in those buildings in the Bronx with DMX and P. Diddy and stuff like that. That's just a side note. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, but just to, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you don't want somebody from, somebody from Ohio, and it's not to knock them to say they don't deserve the job. It's just like, are you a history buff in the sense like, you know what I mean? Like, are you really a part of the culture? You feel me?
I definitely
And it's
get
like
it.
the people at these top positions, they also got to do a better job with, but really the top position, I understand, they really don't care. So it's not really their job to, figure those things out. But in the sense of having, just a true narrative of these things, you feel me? If we want to, speak truth and speak to the people where, it's from, it's always to, get it from that, you want to get the, the home cooked gravy from your grandma and not nobody else, you feel me?
Right. We're gonna delve deeper into that a little later on. But right now I want to switch track real quick. I want to talk about Onyx Dior.
Right.
It was an album, and it also was a clothing line that you started. I've seen you do a few fashion shows, so tell me about like you taking it from it being music to being a whole clothing line and inside of Macy's.
For sure. Well, it started off during the pandemic, right? I'm just bored at home, gardening, just, hanging out, having fun, hiking, just being outside during the pandemic, just kind of just being free, in the sense of just like, there's like the world has stopped, right? So after just, being outside, I get bored. I'm just like, all right, I just want to start dropping music. At first when the pandemic started, I was like, the world has stopped. Is like, what is it? What does dropping music look like now? What does this look like? What does anything look like? It's such a weird space. I'm just like, man, forget it. I'm just going to do it. So I decided I'm going to start dropping music, once a week, right? When I would drop it, I would drop a merch with it. You feel me? Some merch with it. And it was titled Onyx Dior, the title of the album, which is the name comes from a long, spurred different idea anyway. But Onyx Dior, it came with, just dropping merch with each song that I would drop, within this, 2 months, spring of time. And it caught on, what I'm saying? It caught fire and everybody was digging it. And after that, I was just like, let's just be official with it. Let's turn it into a clothing line. And I've always done fashion, like, since the beginning of, even before I was in Impact, I always did fashion. I always had a clothing line. I had one called Fly 88 back in the day. I was like 14, 15. And, me and my boys, we'd pull up to Highland Mall just wearing my painted shirts, painted Air Force Ones to match, things like that in a sense. But so fashion has always been, a part of me. And just like with hip hop, it's just hip hop and music, hip hop and fashion just
go together.
Go together for sure.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I hate I didn't get some of them merch drops.
Oh, yeah, man.
I didn't get some of them merch.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to bring some retros for you, man, for sure.
So we talked about Onyx Dior. We talked about Round Rock Express. Let's talk about Austin FC. For those who are unaware, Austin FC is the MLS soccer team that landed here in Austin, and the city has been green ever since. And they, as an organization, seem to show a lot of love to the music scene. I've seen several people sing the national anthem. I've seen DJs that I know DJ at the Q2 Stadium, or DJ doing like pregame and postgame. How did you hook up with doing Austin FC? And you did the music for one of the commercials for
I did the
current season trailer.
Yeah, it was the last season. I did the team song for the first season of Austin FC, and then I did some like voiceover work for them also, and then just some also ad work with them. And I think it's just, I'm not sure, exactly why they reached out to me, but just, reaching out to, artists that, I feel like they have, the same kind of, I don't know, we kind of match what they got going on.
Mm-hmm.
And, they're our team, they're in our city. So it's only right that they, come in our town and in our city and just kind of engulf themselves into everything that we got going on. And I think that's dope. So like, that kind of just, shows longevity. Like, no, we here to stay. This is an Austin thing, you know what I'm saying? This isn't somebody coming from over here, from over there and just, bringing everything into it, you know what I mean? It's like, no, they're coming here, they're using all our artists, you know what I'm saying? Different, everything. So it's just dope that they're, intermingling with the city and doing it like that. So, but yeah, it's just a blessing to have a national team, a major league team, you know what I'm saying, in the city. I feel like we've been waiting for it. Definitely, and now that it's here, and now that they're, collabing with the artists, I just see, beautiful things from years to go, It's
That's
dope.
what's up. I love it. You have to go to a game, but I'm trying to get to. I'm definitely get to one this season. But like you said, I do appreciate them coming here, landing here, and then ingratiating themselves within the city. And like you said, making it a very Austin thing and working with the creatives and the musicians that are here in the city, instead of saying, nah, we're going to do this and we're going to bring in guys and singers and rappers and all and DJs from over here and from over there.
Because it is a huge corporation. Like, they could just do that. They could just be like, forget Austin. Because I feel like, one of the other, the other stations in Austin, we won't name, but, they're just, just super corporate. You know what I mean? Like, they're probably in Germany somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's some whole other thing. But yeah, that's just how it works when, some of these things is just, it's just too corporate, too big. It's far from the ground. You know what I mean? Even like you in the city, but it's like you're so far from the city. It's crazy.
Definitely get it. Definitely understand. But more with Kydd Jones right after these videos.
My heart already broke before I wrote this shit. All the shit you put me through, I kept a hold of it. I know I gotta let it go, but I just kept on noticing the signs. Every time that I get around you, I felt the vibes, it ain't making sense. We went a little bit too far for us to make amends. Sometimes we try and fake it, but we can't play pretend. We made the bed, we gotta lay in it alone. Sometimes I wonder if you'd still pick up the phone if I hit you up. You used to wait outside the club when I would pick you up. When I was down, you used to lift me up. It's something about you I ain't figured out yet. You used to take it out on me, we needed different outlets. But now you're so far out of mind and out of sight. We ran out of time. Different vibes caught up in this crazy life of mine. We lost each other, crossed the lines, ain't no going back. She said she wasn't ready, and I'm knowing that you
don't love me, can hurt me. What you're doing can hurt me. What you're doing, don't love me, can hurt me. What you're doing can hurt me.
What you doing can't be proof that love existed. For me at least, at first ain't know I needed something different. To be at peace with those I kept with me and come to this. And I be so naive as some would say, but still it's fuck the distance. So anytime you want me there, I made a way and showed. Too much of one thing could be bad, it's just the way this goes. Too right within to go outside, although I hate you chose. You gotta let a hoe go be just that, I let my baby go. Crazy how much time make change things. Don't compare the scars, you really are what that pain brings. Learn from what it brought you, what goes soft and you can't scream through the shit that had you questioning if y'all on the same team. Hurt to witness you ain't stand on shit that you said. Crazy how what break your heart ain't supposed to get to your head. As men we had to keep shit pushing, pray you get to your bed. Cause love was rarely unconditional, so get to more bread. Like bitch, I know you really
don't love me, can hurt me. What you're doing can hurt me. What you're doing don't love me, can hurt me. What you're doing can hurt me. What you're doing.
How you got all the answers? Got to spin with all the dances. I've been up since Steve Francis. Gave a dick for the tantrums. No sis, don't pop out. I'ma pop back with this fandom. No, she ain't my only fan. I box fan since Pampers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't need no lingerie. You don't need no lingerie. You gon' be my entree. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't need no lingerie. You don't need no lingerie. You gon' be my entree. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Know you tired of being tight, sis. Know you wanna be tied up with a real one, get wise, sis. Know you been getting teed up, been freed up, but life quick. Pour four in a teacup, I been geeked up, lil' Mike, sis. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Onyx D, this is runway. You gon' get there someday. Pay ties every Sunday. You gon' get there someday. Could've died off gunplay. You gon' get there someday. Night starts on Monday. You gon' get there someday. Switching lanes, shawty, I'm switching lanes. The car is candy, shawty, won't lick the pain. She gripping me while I'm gripping grain. Our chemistry like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't need no lingerie. You don't need no lingerie. You gon' be my entree. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't need no lingerie. You don't need no lingerie. You gon' be my entree. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Know you tired of being tight, sis. Know you wanna be tied up with a real one, get wise, sis. Know you been getting teed up, been freed up, but life quick. Pour four in a teacup, I been geeked up, lil' Mike, sis. We can have a secret party. Damn girl, look how you got me. Damn girl, you out to spot me. Damn girl, you unprepared for something regular, you walk by me. Golly on the body. I don't need another side piece. I don't need another copy. Think wisely, yeah, yeah. Days low, don't try me. I can tell she wanna try me. I can tell that you love me, that you need me, yeah, yeah.
Fucking Blackwater! Oh, fucking Kemet!
Something for something, that's how they gon' play it. I ran through the trenches and got on a mission. Know how I lay it, you cock it, I spread it. Come to them commas, I shoot with precision. Yo, homies is ignorant, grown ass bitches, bound to get y'all head cracked. Me and my Nina get busy Latinas, they love me, they know that I'm staying strapped. Hop in the skirts, walking the earth, cause a nigga like me put his bread first. Fuck all them physics, they running and swimming for pussy as long as they legs work. Nigga like me don't know no slack, get your ass up, man. Money the motive, my niggas is old as it's time for lows to fuck the game. Niggas Niggas pimp hoes, hoes pimp niggas too. Either way, let's fleet the coupe. Bitch, I'm a Big Mac, switch hoes, mix match handsome. Nigga don't need no proof. Niggas pimp hoes, hoes pimp niggas too. Either way, let's fleet the coupe. Bitch, I'm a Big Mac, switch hoes, mix match handsome. Nigga don't need no proof. Shake, jump, shake, jump, shake, jump. Goddamn, shake, jump, shake, jump, shake, jump. Goddamn, shake, jump, shake, jump, shake, jump. Goddamn, shake, jump, shake, jump, shake, jump. Goddamn. Hey, by the time this shit here in, ain't no fucking with my pen. Send your mother, send your brother. Favorite rapper, you will spin. And I'ma wrap they ass up, disintegrate them inside of bins. Send they ashes to they kids. Now I'm your daddy, what it is. Hop in the whip out the weed and slid. Niggas ain't dead, they spin again. Two-tone, nah, knock off 10. Niggas didn't ask for the wrong dead friends. Hang them off the side right by that slab. Me and my roadies down the crash. Next on shit, how we on they ass. Play with your bitch, I'm not your shake, 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 goddamn, shake, 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 goddamn, shake, 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 goddamn, shake, shake, goddamn.
Baby, wake up.
Let's go. Fucking with the scammers, we gon' make the bank go on alert. Fucking with the circle, we gon' put your partner on the shirt. Feeling kinda evil, I should probably go and pray today. Feeling kinda trappish, I might go and catch a play today.
Fucking with the scammers, I fuck around and caught another plate. Told my bro to take his time and get him smushed another day. Soon the bitch get cuffy like she love me, find another bait. They know we bout action, I'm still packing like a runaway. Bulletproof Durango truck inside the hood, don't shoot at me. My young thug, he a gunner to the eyes, but he still pushing peas. Bitch quit trying to act like you ain't fucking, let that pussy breathe. Sauce that hoe some cookie smoke, she gave up her cookie treat. We ain't trying to cook or keep my bro rich off of trees only. Fucked up, we ain't giving fronts, you still ain't sold that weed smoking. Make this shit athletic like recess, you try to swing on me. Bitches balance must be off the way they trying to lean on me. Lost so much designer, I fuck around, still bring some Yeezys out. She told me to leave it in, back then they tried to leave me out. Did some dirt inside the street, some niggas trying to see me bout. We can do some punching, but right after I'ma squeeze and climb on the way to a payment. Still can't relate to a statement, Lil' Quincho came from the payment. These niggas got me mistaken, my youngest slide with the quickness to shock a nigga like Raiden. I'm stacking, tracking my bacon, these different forms when I'm racing.
Let's go. Fucking with the scammers, we gon' make the bank go on alert. Fucking with the circle, we gon' put your partner on the shirt. Feeling kinda evil, I should probably go and pray today. Feeling kinda trappish, I might go and catch a play today.
Fucking with the scammers, I fuck around and caught another plate. Told my bro to take his time and get him smushed another day. Soon the bitch get cuffy like she love me, find another bait. They know we bout action, I'm still packing like a runaway.
Had to grab another phone, my last droid was how the fuck. Had to grab another bra, my last vibe was too stuck up. Might go start a Navy Fed and have Lil Junie fill it up. A red eye and a Cullen, and you know I like to mix it up. I get money 50 different ways, my sauce is never dry. Keep that nigga out the spot today, cause he ain't have it fight. The streets ain't for you nigga, go to college nigga, hit the ride. Clip a nigga with it, 45, I'm feeling like Hawaii. Counting 80, watch your HBO, that just some petty shit. Go and get an SBA or PPP, quit begging bitch. Tryna take the easy route, the internet providing fun. Feeling kinda paranoid, so every day I'm buying guns. Tell your bitch quit staring before I take her to my residence. Hanging with these wolves in the jungle, that's my element. Everything I got it from the streets, ain't get no settlement. No, we not alike, cause me and you is different specimens. Tryna start scheming, but I'm having it in pay too much. All these diamonds on me, she gon' fuck, ain't gotta say too much. Let's go. Fucking with the scammers, we gon' make the bank go on alert. Fucking with the circle, we gon' put your partner on the shirt. Feeling kinda evil, I should probably go and pray today. Feeling kinda trappish, I might go and catch a play today.
Fucking with the scammers, I fuck around and caught another plate. Told my bro to take his time and get him smushed another day. Soon the bitch get cuffy like she love me, find another bait. They know we bout action, I'm still packing like a runaway.
Revenue by the hometown Kydd, Quin, NFN featuring Money Man. Right here on New Fresh City with the one and only Fresh. And I'm still in here with Kydd Jones.
Yeah.
And earlier you mentioned how like sometimes you got a corporation or you have an entity that comes into the city and it feels like they so far up or they feel so far removed, or they come in and they just do their own thing. Earlier in the week, I believe it was earlier in the week, you spoke about two publications in Pacific, and how you felt like you were no longer going to reach out to them to cover any of the things that you had going on, and you kind of, the sentiment, at least from my perspective, was more so like, stop the covering of Austin from this out of town transplant perspective,
right,
and really tap in with what's going on from us here in the city, from the city, and tap in with the stories about the folks that are really doing something positive and productive from the city.
No, exactly.
So if you feel up to it, you mind kind of elaborating on that?
Yeah. It's just like what you said, you know what I mean? It's these, these entities that, come into town, and, even some that are from here, and it's like, it's not just a job, you know what I'm saying? Because if your job reflects other people's lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? It's more than a job. Then I feel like the person in that position has to, like we spoke about earlier, like what is your history in, in this position? What is your, I also tweeted one time, I was like, what are the qualifications to be, a hip hop writer in Austin? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or anywhere. If I wanted to be a hip hop writer in New York, you feel me? What are the qualifications? You know what I'm saying? Should I have some kind of background, or is it just like,
I write well, and so
I listened to Lil Uzi Vert's first album, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where does it start for you? You feel me? And where should qualifications start for people who are, entering these positions and things like that, of that nature? Because it's like, I feel like we get people from Austin, we get people like these writers in Austin that are, not from here, you know what I'm saying, and don't have a perspective, but they're writing about Austin in this tone that's just like, to me, it's just like, just not like, it's not valid, because you're speaking to me, you're speaking from an outsider's, point of view, you feel me? And then if you're not, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, it's so much that goes with it too, just politics in general, but that's just really the main thing. And I don't feel like I want to do, and another part about it, just like, I don't want to do journalist jobs. You know what I mean? I don't want to be reaching out to you, telling you the stories.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You should be able, as a journalist, you should be able to look out and sniff out the story.
Yeah, and I think we've gotten into the, the habit in the last, 10 to 20 years of, having to reach out to PR, having to reach out to these people to do these things. You feel me? When it's like, to me, because to me it's like Revenge of the Nerds. You feel me? And no diss to nerds, because I'm a nerd myself. You feel me? You know what I mean? But it's like when did the cool people have to go to the nerds to be cool? The cool is the cool. What's cool is cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to tell me or to tell other people what's cool. You feel me? But now it's like the cool person, or the cool, we're gonna put it in quotes. The cool has to go to the typewriter and be like, hey, type this so other people can think it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, no. It's like, you know what I mean? But then I have to go to you, and then in a sense, it's like, people pay tens and thousands of dollars for this cool check, for this cool, PR, you feel me? And it's a thing, you know what I mean? But I feel like at the at the point where we're at, I feel like in a you know, a city state, it's like what are we doing? Did we stop building? Did we really stop building stars? You feel me? It's the same thing I have with DJs. It's like, did we stop? You know, when did we stop making stars? Y'all just, you know, we're settling for everything now. You know what I mean? It's like, if I was a DJ, if I was a DJ, bro, every time I hit the club, you'd hear that one or two songs that you didn't hear, right? Mm-hmm. That now it's like a signature. You feel me? Now it's a thing. You feel me? Because I remember when I was growing up, that's how it was. I would hear, you know, Dallas and, you know, Colleen records, you know what I mean? When I was at Club Down South, and I didn't know what these songs were, you feel me? These are literally DJs breaking these songs or just playing them, you know what I mean? We don't have that culture. Like, but you go to Atlanta, right? Bro, you can literally not turn on the radio and you won't hear nothing that you know.
I can vouch for that. Having taken the trip.
Yeah, I lived there, and I
was
you know, baffled by like, wow, like, bro, they're really like playing stuff that, you know, people don't know. I'm talking about, you know, K Camp is that dude now, but you know what I mean? Like, they were playing, they had him on rotation, you feel me? You know what I mean? That's how I feel like, you know, like, it's like things down here in the South, it's really slowed up when we kind of, I feel like out here, we kind of made the blueprint for a lot of that stuff. You know what I mean?
We definitely did.
And it just stopped, you know? And it just stopped. I don't know why. You know, did the industry get bigger than us or what? But yeah, that's where I was going with that. Drink some water real quick.
No, man. That's a conversation that I have quite often with quite a few people, just about the industry and how the industry moves and the direction it's taking and what it was before. Like you said, like I remember being in Club Down South and Club What It Do and that the Crockett Center parties and hearing records that you didn't know what it was, and it was somebody from Dallas or somebody, like you said, from Colleen or some artist that was bubbling out of Houston that hadn't broke through yet, but they was playing it. I went to Prairie View, and that was the same thing. Like, that's how we heard Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain went there, and then when he wasn't there no more, like, they was playing the records, and it was like, yo, who is this? Oh, this the same dude that was doing the talent show.
Exactly.
And it's like, next thing you know, drinking my cup
blows
up. It blows up because every DJ was playing it, and it was hot. And like you said, what's cool is cool, and it don't really have to be explained. And I think everybody with records like those, people see it like, yo, this is just hot.
Yeah, now there's a number on cool. Yeah. Now there's just there's a dollar amount on it. There's a, you know, you gotta, you know, it's Revenge of the Nerds on the cool. You feel me? You got to go through that process, and you know, now it's like, what's that album that Lupe dropped a long time ago? I think it was like The Cool. Bro, that's what he was talking about the whole time. He was like, you know, the cool, bro. It's like, you know, that's us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already in us. And then, you know, even, what's his album before, Revenge of the Nerds?
It was Food and Liquor.
Food and Liquor. Who did Revenge of the Nerds? Was that some skateboard piece? I can't remember.
Man, now that I'm trying to remember. I think it was somebody's mixtape, but I can't remember.
Who that was, but that's some blog era shit.
Yeah.
You know, some blog era, you know, but even with that, even with like blog era rap, right? It was like, it was only so many people that, you know, I felt like that made it through blog era rap because, you know, I felt like the system of, because blog era rap, honestly, that's Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes.
That's when they set up their foundation. They were like, we're here and we're here to stay. And it's not like, you know, Revenge of the Nerds. It's just like the way of putting out music. You know what I mean? It's always like these avenues, and every few years it changes. You know, right now the main way is like Instagram, TikTok. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know, back then it was like MySpace, and you know, it's always been YouTube, but it's always a different avenue. Twitter, you know, when MySpace was bulling, Twitter and Facebook became the avenue for a while. Then Instagram, just, you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be these avenues. But then blog era was the avenue where it was like, all right, you know, now it was like writing, you know what I'm saying? It was like you had, now content mattered, you feel me? Now it's like you had to have videos, you have to have cool artwork. You know what I'm saying? It was like, so then it was kind of like the essence, you know, it's all these elements are coming back, and now, you know, I feel like we're at the fact where it's like instant gratification. Now it's like you're a character. Now you're like you know, you're a
or caricature.
You know what I'm saying? Like now you're just like this being, you know what I'm saying? And you can fall into that being by, you know, just, you know, throwing, you know, ish at the wall, you know what I mean? And something, waiting for something to stick. But it's like, I feel like that's more of the new generation. I don't feel like I'm from the generation where that just throw stuff at the wall and let it stick, because we wasn't literally the generation that just had the camera in our our face the entire time. You know what I'm saying? My son, he's used to that. You know what I mean? I wasn't born with that, but I don't know. I get a little off track with it, and it gets crazy because I be having these conversations, with my business partners and my close friends all the time about it. But the main thing is just the authenticity of the music and how it's being presented, and how I feel like our city, Austin, I feel like there's just so much talent here, and I feel like there's a lot of corporations that are gonna be moving in here in these spaces soon, and just having making sure that that Austin gets its fair shot, with having the people, the artists here, the creatives here to get their shot, because I feel like we've always been consumers. We always gotten looked over by the Houston, the Dallas people, because we support their music and their dreams so big that it gets overshadowed when it's our time to et cetera, go through that. But things are changing and it's looking good, and Austin's always we always just our own little ecosystem, and as long as we just keep building that, we're gonna be fine. So
yeah, I definitely hear you, and I agree with you. More with Kydd Jones right after this video.
Pressure. Lil' mama bad and she special. She get the most, not the lesser. These niggas whacking they extra. Don't jump on my stage at my concert. My boys will tackle that ass like a wrestler. Don't be thinking too hard, make your mind hurt. Give me that head, I might take you to treasures. Pressure. They say it make diamonds it better. Dog, I've been grinding forever. Came out the Salvation Army in ghettos. Now Margella can't even stand next to the king like Carda. Out in Nevada, the desert, I done fucked up my white Pradas and left them. After ciabatta and cheddar, let us start beefing, we copping them specials. Trunk knocking bass in the treble. If I run the play, it's on schedule. Pocket watching, watch your nephew. Don't be salting my bread, that's a pretzel. My dogs are rowdy and rebel. We not impressed with that shit, we oppress you. Pressure. Don't worry, I'm back and I'm better. Big step up, Bottega Veneta. She call me daddy like Pepper. Want me to cuff her, but never. I've been up since like forever. Fly high, put it together. I'm getting cheddar now, how could I settle? This is that pressure.
I just learned the maneuver. Maroon bubble coat like I play for the Sooners. This fame getting lame, I ain't asked for the rumors. I went got the bag, should've had it a little sooner. Yeah, I'm underrated, they wouldn't understand it. Still giving respect every day, I demand it. Clutching the cutter, it came with a bandage. Pop with no rub, I hit her and vanish. A whole quarter ticket got ran through by me. Think it's a joke and get poked like an IV. He not a boss, then he can't stand beside me. He tryna go punch a clock like he Ali. I fucked the hoe, kick her out, she like, why me? Then up the racks on the hoe, she like, golly. They say I'm top 3 and nigga, I'm not 3. Been number 1, that's some shit that the blind see. Hey, Deja, she tryna try me. Feel like I'm YB, cause nigga, I been him. Yeah, 4-4 bulldog, it came with that. If I feel offended, I sick him. If she can't decide who she want, better pick him. He flashing no homo, we pull up and lick him. Yeah, he done survive everything, they ain't tryna, cause he really grinding with nobody with him. Yeah, yeah.
My bitch was cute with no ass when I met her. Run through a block, bought her ass with the extras. Dope in her ride, she gon' do what I tell her. Shout out her ex, nigga, I wouldn't have left her. That head was so good, nigga, I would've kept her. Psych, I'm just playing, bro, I'm about to sell her. Cause I'm a P with a capital letter. Friend turn the ops when you stalk like a cheddar. But they'll never speak, it keep secret vendettas. Bitch, I make so at the 4 with the steppers. These ain't no J's, nigga, these is more jealous. Me with no strap is like salt with no pepper. Come play with me, we gon' get you together. Niggas want smoke, we can meet up whenever. The hands of the metal, the bitches, whatever. It's war on drugs, nigga, I need a medal. Just rap on the side, I'm a trapper forever. I'm about my money, my paper, my green, my dough, my cash, my fucking dinero. Switch on my gang, nigga, change I could never. These hollow tips in your ass to the devil. Don't play by the rules, you at war with a rebel. And I touch paper all day like a teller. Cheat on my bitch, give a fuck, you can tell her. Cause my side bitch eat that dick a little better. Y'all really told her, she sent me a text and they read that hoe bad, we should fuck her together. Baby, you pressure, you special, you thick, you
you find a dime, etc., etc. Shine on you niggas, no brakes, just gas. And you know I'm mashing my foot on the pedal, nigga. Pressure.
All right. We are back. That was EXO with Pressure featuring Quin, NFN, and Kydd Jones. We are wrapping this thing up here. Y'all know where to find me, man, on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, Fresh X Night, all one word, man. TikTok as well, Fresh X Night. I'll be dropping the clips on there, trying to get my TikToking thing going on, man. Trying to get bigger on the Clock app, get that following built up. But yeah, Kydd, let everybody know where they can find you, find your music, and everything you have coming up, shows, programs, all of that.
Yeah, you can follow me everywhere and anywhere. You can follow anything at Kydd Jones, KYDD JONES. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, TikTok. Anything else you can think of, it's probably under Kydd Jones, most definitely under Kydd Jones. Let's see, I have a show coming up this month, August 16th, at Roscoe's Comedy Club. It's the Kydd Jones Comedy Jam. Cool, bring out the fam, bring out the friends, you know, Nutty Professor vibes with a little music at the end. I'll be finishing off with an intimate set. Also, August 20th at the Perishing. It's the Jam and Toast at the Perishing with me, myself, you know. Come through, have some brunch, have a little cool vibe performance. We gonna vibe, chill, kick it. And it's gonna be a vibe, you know. And yeah, and that's about it. You know, I got an album coming out later this year called Fasting. I dropped a few singles earlier this month. Don't Try Me, they played the music video earlier. Another song, Holy Ghost. Yeah, I'll be shooting a video for that one soon too. Yeah, man, appreciate Fresh. Thank y'all for having me up here. You know, appreciate Dawa for, you know, having us in the space. Shout out Shaka. Shout out everybody tuned in. Shout out the whole city. You already know it's all love. It's your boy Kydd tuned in, tapped in. Let's get it.
All right, man. This has been New Fresh City live from Dawa Studios right here on Austin Music TV. Thank you to Shaka and Dawa. We'll be back next week, 10 p.m. See y'all.